picnic. We've had to abandon the biscuits because the wind is horrendous today. You're quite picky though when it comes to biscuits, thinking about it.
Well, I should be, mate, because cookies are my vice, so I know a lot about cookies. I once, Chris Munn, we were just talking about, he did this gig, and it was like a charity gig, and as a reward in London, they gave him 2 packets of these biscuits called Arnott Slice, which you can only get in Australia. They're really popular, so I don't know how that came about, but they're my all-time favourite sweetened cookie, and I ate like a whole packet of his in one night, and then I had to go replace them. There is a place in London where you can buy them, but they're like so expensive. So I said I'll buy, and I started eating half of the next packet as well. So I said I have to buy 2 new packets. It cost me like £12. And then on the way home on the tube, I thought, I'll just have one. I can open one because there's a half a packet set at home. I opened one, I lost consciousness, and those packets had gone before I reached the end of the Bakerloo line. So I know what I'm talking about with cookies. It goes Arnott's Mint Slice, Hobnobs, and various chocolate chip cookies.
You like hobnobs?
I like hobnobs.
Wow, we've got hobnobs. So later on.
Don't use it as leverage. Give them to me now.
If you're good in the interview.
Bullshit. I'll buy my own. So you just up there. Don't try and control
I'm
me.
just offering you a free biscuit. I mean, that's
yeah,
not.
but you're like I'm a seal. Do you trick first, and you'll get your fucking hobnob. That is good.
That's a proper rejection.
Yeah, I don't really like shortbread that much because in the summer holidays as a child, because we weren't allowed to have sweets or desserts, our parents were really anti that. But we figured out that if you just mix shortbread, butter and sugar together, you can make shortbread. So we'd make shitloads of shortbread when our parents are out and just eat them. So yeah, it reminds me of my childhood of no sweets.
So how's it going this year? Your Fringe, generally speaking, are you in a good place in your head? Yeah?
Yeah, it's going good. Last year was good. This one's starting to be the same as last year, but better.
Now, because last year, correct me if I'm wrong, it was your first hour. Is that right?
Second hour.
Second hour.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Right. So this is your third one. Is it difficult by this stage? You know, you're getting into a role, but to put something together that's fresh, that's new.
No, actually. Next question. No, for some reason, like last year was difficult to put something together, and the first year was easy because it was basically all my material over 9 years. And then the second year, I was going through bits and bobs, and it was hard. But this year, strangely, I kind of it came together. I was ready before the Fringe, so it just came together. I was quite lucky, so I was quite proud of myself.
Is it more of a piece this year? Remind me what it's called?
It's called... good word. Give me the hobnob. Give me the fucking hobnob. It's called As Seen on TV.
As Seen on TV. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, was there thought behind that, or was it?
I actually started off with the idea of like, I worked backwards. I thought it'd be cool just to have. How did this happen? I was online, just cruising, surfing the net, being cool, and I saw this dude in America had made he was a paper engineer, and he'd made cardboard, like life-size cardboard 8mm camera. It looked amazing, and I was like, oh mate, that looks so cool. It'd be cool to have that in my show. Just that's all I thought. I went, I don't know what I'd use it for. And then I worked backwards, and I thought, oh well, what if I had them in my show and I'm recording my show as if for my comedy DVD? And then I was like, okay, so that allows me to do my jokes still. It adds a sort of a bit of a storyline. And then I thought, well, let's do it so I'm recording my DVD by myself, because the television networks are still pondering whether or not they'll give the green light to commission my debut comedy DVD. So I think if I record it for them and give them the DVD, I'll cut out like all their work and make it easier for them. So I recorded all myself with my own budget production company and some dude I roped into being a producer. And so the stakes are high. You don't know whether or not I'm going to get the go ahead and stuff. And then there's all this underlying stuff which you have to come to the shows. Like I make it sound like I'm all over. I don't know what I'm doing, but I've got a few mental demons in my head. But essentially, it was just an elaborate package to do my jokes, which I fucking love.
But it feels like a high concept piece, almost, to me.
That's what the Scotsman says. 5 star. I don't even know the Scotsman's done a review. Have they? Shit, they haven't done it. Or have they and they're just not done good? That's my PR. She does damage control. last year, I rang my PR. Oh, nice. Oh, last year, show, we had reviewers and critics come in. And then I asked my PR, I said, when were all the reviewers and critics coming in last year? She's like, all month. But I didn't see one review, which means basically every review was under 4 star. But this year's show is going good. I've already received 4 star from the Evening Standard, which is very nice of them. And I had another review. Huh? What did I just say? Oh yeah, well, Evening News. Sorry, Evening News. And then I had another reviewer in the other week. She was so happy. She even pulled me aside. So that's probably going to be a good one. If it is, it'd be horrible. Oh, it's so awesome. You're letting go. Fucking 1 star. Eat shit. But yeah, so this one's really good. I'm really happy.
So you keep an eye on that. That means
I don't keep an eye on it. My PR does.
But you take an interest in it.
What, the reviews?
Yeah.
No. I see. Obviously, I was aware that I didn't get any decent reviews last year because it was just a lazy show because I didn't really want to be up here. But this year, I'm so proud of the show, and so I don't read the reviews, but I've seen stars, so that's good.
It's a good sign at least.
Yeah.
But it means more to you, the audience here, the here and now of that people have come, people are enjoying it. Yeah. And it's going good, man. It's consistent shows. I haven't had a bad one yet. That makes me sound like I've been arrogant, but I'll be honest. Last night was a little bit. There was a bit of a sort of a quieter response, but the show was still good. It's just I imagine the audience was a little bit tired. So there's nothing that I did. It was still a good show, but man, those audience probably saw a zillion shows, and I was number whatever. So is that part of it as well?
I have a hobnob now.
Okay, you can have one in this.
Skip to the last question.
This is okay. Should we make this the last one?
Yeah, go.
See, the thing is, you throw me now. I've forgotten what I was going to ask you.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Something about. So is this? That's what you started to say.
So is this
the time where you give me a hobnob? Is that what you're going to say?
To be honest, it probably is. So tell me when your show is, where it is.
It's 5:30 at the Clover Room, Underbelly. Sells out most days, so book now.
Book ahead.
Oh yeah, don't book now because it's not live. So book. Yeah, you should have already booked.
Book before you get there, at least.
Book before you've seen this, heard this. I don't know. I'm starting to get into quantum shit now.
We'll get you a hobnob.
Woohoo! Finally, watch me calm down now. If you now say you don't have them, I swear to God. Oh, they're not the chocolate ones! Oh.